So your new planner's arrived, you've got it all set up, and then you realize it's not quite looking the way you want it to. Hey guys, what's up? It's Marquita. Welcome back to my channel. So glad you're here today. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 ways that you can personalize your planner. And so hopefully this will give you a little bit of inspiration. Most of us go out and we get this nice planner, we put it all together, and then we realize it's lacking something. We need something to jazz it up a little bit more, make it our own style. And so in this video, I'll be sharing with you guys 10 ways that you can personalize your planner and really make it your own. And so let's jump right in. So the first way that you can personalize your planner is with a nice pen. There are so many pens on the market right now. I'm going to share with you guys a few pens that happen to be my favorite, and there are still so many more options to choose from. So when it comes to pens, the pen that I'm currently using right now, which I adore, I have them in black and in white. I happen to be using the white right now in my catch-all planner, and I am using the black one in my business and social media planner. But I love the Sharpie S-Gel pens. I was using the 1.0, but now, as you see, I went down to the 0.7. This has been working for me. As you see, I got a whole lot of pens going on, pens and highlighters. I also use a mild liner. And then the third pen that I use is a jelly roll pen. So these three pens have helped to make my planner look good because, as you can see, it kind of matches with the aesthetic of my planner. So that's something that you may want to consider. But I also just love a good pen, and I feel like these are my staples right now. And these are the pens I'm just leaning on to kind of help me to get things organized, and they write really pretty as well, which helps. And so I would definitely grab a good pen. They also have some multicolored pens that I've seen that I've used in the past. They have a ton of different pens on the market. So you'll want to find a pen, of course, that writes good. That's first priority for me. And then secondly, I want a pen that looks good in my planner. So if I pop that in, you'll see how it kind of flows. And so I do think that that's important for me. And of course, we're talking about things that you can use to personalize your planner and jazz it up a little bit. So if it flows with the whole aesthetic of the look of your planner, I think that that just makes you want to use your planner even more because it looks pretty. So I would definitely go out and grab a good pen. I also think that you should probably have a highlighter somewhere nearby as well, especially if you like the color code or you just like to highlight from time to time. A highlighter is great for that. And then I use my jelly roll to write on our black sticky notes. So that way I can see that pop of white right there in front of me, and I love that as well. So I have three completely different types of pens for three different reasons. And so that is first up on the list. Get yourself a good pen that writes good, and if it looks pretty, that doesn't hurt either. The second thing that you can do to personalize your planner, really make it your own, jazz it up just a little bit more, are charms and bows. So as you can see, I have several different charms. I got these charms from K&Co, and I love her stuff. She's got lots of stuff going on there to make it really, really pretty. She's got a ton of bows. She's just got different charms to suit whatever style is your style. And so I happen to love little dangly charms, and then I also love bows. I love lots of different things, but I like it to flow again with the color scheme of my planner. So as you can see, that goes really, really well with the color scheme. It looks pretty. It makes me want to reach for my planner because I see it first, because as you can see, they kind of dangle at the bottom, so I can kind of see it, and it just makes things look pretty. And I like to grab pretty things, as most of you probably do as well. As you can see, I've got some things going on the side, and then I have some really gorgeous bows at the top. So I've got this really pretty floral bow, and then that pink bow, and I love those. And so I change out my bows also from time to time depending on my cover, my aesthetic, and what's going on with my planner. And so right now these bows just happen to match with what I've got going on right now. There are so many other options. And so these are more bows and things from K&Co. There's a ton of shops out there. I love K&Co. I love Hustle and Shine. I tend to mention them a lot. So this one right here is from Hustle and Shine. It's got my initial on there. I have a ton of things from her shop, and I really, really adore her stuff, as well as K&Co. They both have quality things, but again, search Etsy. You'll be able to find a ton of different varieties of different dangle clips and bows and just different things you can attach to your planner to make it that much more pretty. And then also also functional because, again, I do feel like these serve as a functional purpose as well, to be able to hold sheets of paper together, and so they're functional also. And typically when it comes to these things like the bows and charms and things, you have options. So you can choose like the paper clip, the bow color. There are a ton of different varieties and options that you can choose from to really narrow down the selections and really kind of focus on what speaks to you. And so look at that, so cute, a little diamond dangle, and again, bows, and just so much. There really is a lot out there that you can get a little bit overwhelmed with. So just really try not to buy all the things and only really buy the things that really speak to you, which is what I have done. As you can see, everything is pretty neutral, sticks with my color scheme. So that way, even when I do change out my planner from season to season, it's not so drastic. It really still fits with what I typically like. So definitely grab some bows or charms or dangles to just tie everything all together, because a planner is like an accessory, and even though it is functional, it's still, I think it should be pretty, and I really think that if it is decorated to the way that you like it, you will tend to use it more. So next item up on the list that is really going to personalize your planner and take it to the next level are dashboards. So dashboards serve multiple purposes. You can use dashboards to be able to find your page easily. As you can see, I have a dashboard on my weekly. You can use dashboards to add sticky adhesives to use for your task cards, which I have back here. You can use dashboards to add some inspiration. As you see here, there are so many ways you can layer it. As you can see, I've got that grid in the back, so that way I can have just a layer effect. It makes it even prettier. You can also use dashboards to add a sticky note to it if you want to see something glaring right in front of you so you don't forget it. There are so many varieties of dashboards, again, all over Etsy, all over the internet. We do have several different varieties in our shop as well. From vellum, which is what this is here. As you can see, this is our word of the year vellum dashboard. Have a sticky note here, so that way you can have a word of the year. And then you can also have a little sticky note that you can write in some additional things. You can also laminate it if you want it even more sturdy, because really a dashboard should have some weight to it, some substance to it. It shouldn't be like very flimsy. It should really serve as a place to hold all the things, notes, different sayings, quotes, things like that can all be on your dashboard. And so again, plastic, vellum, cardstock, paper that you can laminate. There's so many different ways that you can really personalize a dashboard. You can use stickers. You can use, again, sticky adhesive pockets, which these are 2x4 with some journaling cards on the inside. You can use them for your task cards. You can keep them blank and just use them as a way to flip to your week, which this is kind of really blank. I just have a couple of things attached, but they don't have to have anything at all attached. They can literally just be a way for you to get to your week. This has a top tab on it. It's frosted. They can be clear frosted. There's so much, y'all. So again, don't get engulfed in all the things. Just only get what speaks to you. You could also attach a sticky pocket, which is what I've done here. Just a little sticky adhesive pocket at the bottom, so that way I can tuck some things inside. You can clip things to it. If I didn't have that sticky pocket and just wanted to clip that to the side of it because it's thicker, you have the flexibility to do that, which is great. So again, so many different options for dashboard, so functional. Definitely think that it's a must-have if you want to really personalize your planner, because there's so much that you can do with dashboards, because they're functional, but they're also a way that you can use to decorate and amp up your planner and make it just more jazzy and really fit your style. So dashboards are something that I feel like you almost can't do without. I just love them so much. I have them all over my planner, from what you see here. I've got them on multiple sections of my planner. I also have clear, well, these, I really don't consider them dashboards because of how thin they are, but you could technically stick sticky notes and such to them as well. But these are clear vellum inserts. And so there's just so many options out there. So find the option that suits you best, that's going to flow best with your planner style, and add it to your planner. And that's going to make it function and also look more decorative. Okay, the next item on the list that you can add to your planner to personalize it even further are divider dashboards. I love dividers. They are like my favorite because you guys know I section my planner out. I like to have different sections in my planner that I can refer to easily, and they split out the different aspects of my life. And so as you can see, all of my sections here, I have abbreviated labels from the shop. We have a ton of different varieties of these, but these are great. Again, I'm not the only company that has dividers. There are several different companies that have dividers. All planners pretty much standard come with dividers, but they're typically monthly dividers. But sometimes you want different sections other than just a monthly. Like for me, I put my monthly 1 month in the calendar section, sometimes 2. And then other than that, I don't need my whole year. I want to just have my calendar, of course, but then I also have different sections of my life that I want to track, that I want to see more so than a whole year of a planner. And so I think this is a great way to personalize your planner. Again, it would be the best way that suits you. Whatever sections are going to work out perfect for you is what you'll add. Top tabs are an option, and then also what you see here, side tabs. So you could have both as well, and I have done that before. I've had top tab dividers at the top, and then I've broken it down even further on the side with side tabs. So I love a good divider. It just speaks to my heart because I just feel like that's the way my brain works in sections. And so if I have everything split out in sections, it makes it easier to find exactly what I'm looking for, laser focused, drilled in. And then also I think it's really pretty because you can add different things to the dashboard divider as well. As you can see, sticky notes with a little triangular pocket from the shop. Again, I don't want to keep mentioning this, so just know that everything is from the shop with the exception of the charms that you saw. And so this is just perfect to just add a little something to your planner. And again, it'll be based on your needs, so you don't have to go with this neutral look that I have. You can do whatever you want. The sky's the limit. With our dashboards, this is just a personal preference of mine. I know there's some super thick dashboards out there, and a lot of people love them, and I love them as well. But I prefer a thinner dashboard only because I feel like this real estate is very precious, and I want to be able to fit as much as possible in my planner. And as you can see, there's no way that I could fit as much as I have in here if I had thicker dashboards, because I have 12 dashboards in here. And so I prefer a thinner dashboard because I just feel like it just gives you more flexibility. And so again, I like popping little cards on here. I like adding sticky notes. I like the fact that you can see through them and you can have a little quote in back of it. There's just so many things that you can do with a good clear dashboard, and even a colored dashboard. These happen also to be plastic dashboards, which means they're very durable, very sturdy. Even though they're thinner than some that you may have seen in the past, they're still great. I love them. So I'm a little bit, it's my favorite. Okay, let me just say that. I just love dashboards because there's just so much. The possibilities are endless. You can literally just have dashboards in your planner with your calendar inserts and decorate the dashboards. So I call these dashboards, they're technically dividers, but I kind of classify them as dashboards as well. That's why they're called dashboard dividers in our shop, because I just feel like you display things on your dashboard. And so dashboards dividers just seem to fit for me. And so you'll have to pardon me if I keep calling them dashboards, but they're really dividers because they section everything out in your planner. And that's what a good divider does. I also like to see from both sides what I've got going on in my planner. So as you can see those subjects on both sides, which is great. And so I love dashboard dividers. So as you can see on almost every single divider, I have something clipped, attached, a sticky note or a pocket or something on a lot of my dashboards. And so again, look at that. You would never know there's a dashboard there. Again, the real estate, because they're so thin, is going to help you to save space. And that is what I'm all about. So a good dashboard, definitely good. This is an essential part of your planner setup, would be your dividers, whether they're monthly dividers or you have your planner sectioned out by subject. Get yourself some good dividers. They don't have to be ours. There's tons of them on the market. But I definitely think that they are essential in personalizing your planner. Next thing on the list are page markers. Now I love me a good page marker as well. Sometimes I'll use the dangle charms as a page marker, but there's also actual page markers. And so I use just a few of them because again, my real estate is so precious that I don't want to take up too much space. And so I'll just pop them in here and there. This is a magnetic page marker. And so what that does is just hold some papers together and kind of helps you to keep things sectioned off as well. And so sometimes what I'll do is just clip it in. And that way, when I turn to this section of my planner, I can easily get here. I don't have to fumble through papers. So I love a nice page marker. Again, I am a neutral girl, so that's what you'll see throughout my planner. But there's so many different types of page markers. You can also DIY your own page marker, but I tend to lean towards these because I just think they're so pretty. They add that little side pop of color. As you can see, you can kind of see it from the side. Again, we're talking about personalizing your planner. So I just think that color is so pretty. It's the subtle things as well. So everything doesn't have to to stand out so much. Sometimes it can just be subtle, and it also serves as a functional aspect as well. So this is like a gray color, and they're so pretty. And they hold a good amount of paper, maybe 2 to 3 sheets. You don't need them to hold that much. They're just literally supposed to be there to hold your page. I also use our dashboards. I know I already addressed dashboards, but just really briefly, dashboards can be a great paged marker as well, just to mark your spot. And so this marks my week, so that way I can easily get here. I'm not fumbling. I know exactly how to get there. I don't have anything written at the top, but I can see it from here, and I can easily get there. And so I love page markers as well, to add a little color to your planner. And then also they are functional to just hold a few sheets of paper together. And also they help you find your spot in your planner very easily. So page markers are a great way to accessorize and amp your planner up and really personalize it and get it the way you want it. Another way that you can personalize your planner is through printables. Now, Fancy Plans Co. has a ton of printables. I am working to add more. We tend to lean towards the print and ship aspect of our business, but we do have printables available on our website. There's also printables all over Etsy, all online. You can just type in printable planner inserts. There's even some free printables on our blog at AtHomeWithQuita.com, which is linked below. In the members only section, if you sign up to be a member, you have access to all of our free printables, which is amazing. We are constantly adding to those printables, and my goal for 2021 is to really load it up there, make it very valuable for you guys to want to be a member. And so again, free printables all over the internet. We've got printables on our website and then on our blog, and you can just literally go to Etsy and type in planner printables and you'll find them all there. They're very easy. All you do is print them out. Typically that company will have them formatted for whatever size, or they'll have instructions there on how you can print them. You can print them at home, which is convenient. You can cut them, you can punch them, and you can put them right in your planner. Very easy. There's a ton of options to really personalize your planner. And since you're printing them at home, pretty much the sky's the limit. You can print whatever suits your needs. All right, another favorite of mine and all of us are stickers. So I am a little bit of a sticker obsessed person, and I think probably if you're watching this, you are too. We all are in the planner community. And so I've been really on this whole neutral planner stuff, which means a lot of my stickers reflect that as well. And so these are the wording stickers that I use quite often. And I'm gonna just show you some of my essential go-to stickers. I do have a ton of stickers on my planner cart in back of me, and I will show you guys that as well. And so these are the ones that I really lean towards, and that's why I have them kind of right here in the front of my planner so I can easily get to them. I keep this pocket folder snapped right in so that way I see them first. I have stickers in both of my planners just for planning on the go. It makes it easy. And then I also have some stickers in the back here, which I tend to reach for quite often. They're just dots and little stickers like that to make planning functional. I like to think that I've become a real functional planner recently. And so I just keep those there for easy access. And so here is my planner cart. I think you can see why I say I'm obsessed. There's a lot going on this cart. There are a ton of Happy Planner stickers, other company stickers. I just use stickers. I'm a sticker lover. And so it would only be natural that I would have a whole cart filled with stickers, right? And so definitely love using them in my spreads. They really help to jazz up your planner. And then also, if you store some of them in your planner, like I just showed you, they also serve as a decorative element because you kind of see that pop of color from the stickers, and it just helps to tie your planner all together. But stickers are great, and they help with decorating your spread along with really helping to make that planner stand out. And the great thing about stickers is that you can also use them on dashboards. You can use them on paper dashboards, plastic dashboards. You can use them to decorate pages in your planner, just fill paper, and then you can use that fill paper as a decorative element. So stickers serve multiple purposes. They don't just help to make a good spread, but you can also use them on your cover, on your paper, on cardstock, and put that in your planner, on dashboards, on different elements that you pop in your planner to make it even more colorful and fun. And the same goes for washi. I'm a little bit obsessed recently with washi. I didn't used to be a washi girl, but now I am more so, of course, with a neutral washi. But washi kind of serves that same purpose. You can line your dashboards, you can create decorative pages, you can do a lot of different things with washi. You can wrap them around your pen to make the pen match with everything. I mean, there's so many options. So I would definitely add some washi. I love these washi cards. These are the clear cards from my shop. We have maybe about 6 different colors. And I like the clear. Sometimes I'll use the black. I like, neutral colors, of course. And so I just wrap some washi around here, and look how it kind of makes the planner even decorative. I use this washi so it is functional as well, but it also serves as a decorative element. So in addition to putting the washi on the pages, in the spreads, on the dashboards, you can also just pop it on a plastic card or some sort of card and slide it in a pocket and use it as a decorative element. So I love this so much. I think it's so pretty. And so for that reason, I love washi. I think washi and stickers go hand in hand. They're kind of like a must-have for your decorative planner. So I would definitely grab you some good washi. Doesn't have to be a neutral washi. It could be whatever color suits you. Maybe wrap it around some cards or use it to decorate some pages. And that's gonna make your planner stand out even more. Okay, next up, the next item that you can use to personalize your planner are folders. So there are so many folders as well out there. I tend to lean towards the clear look because I like being able to see what's in back or what's inside of the folder. And so I do that multiple different ways. So there are so many different options again. And so this is typically how I will do my folders. First, let me show you a folder that's available in our shop. It's a clear folder. This is a great option because again, you can see through, you can see all of that beautiful stickerness in the back. And so that allows you to easily grab for things because you can see it, you can see exactly what you're looking for. So I love a clear pocket, but I also do love a colored pocket. You can also DIY pockets. So you don't have to necessarily buy things. And pretty much all of the things that I mentioned in this video, you can DIY. You can look up on Pinterest to see exactly how you can make these yourself if you're that type of person. And so with these pockets, it has a front pocket and a back pocket, which is awesome. And so I have these in the shop in very limited quantities. I'm testing it out to see if you guys would like them because I order them from a vendor that I can get them cheaper from in bulk. So if I see the response is good, I will add more to the shop. But I love these so much. Aren't they so pretty? And so imagine a nice piece of cardstock popped in back of that and then layering it with other things. That could work as well. And so this is one option for a pocket. Another one is to make it yourself with a dashboard. You can use a paper dashboard, a plastic dashboard, whatever you decide. But this is what I love to do as well. I'll take a pocket, an adhesive pocket, and just put it on a dashboard. And that is a great way to make a pocket as well. It's very simple, it's cheaper, and there's so many options for this because you get to put this way, you can cut it, make it a triangular pocket. There's so many options for pockets. So again, pocket folders are so essential to just tuck in those needed items like this. I wanted to see this inbox right here in front of me. So I said, let me just create a little pocket. And it was so easy. I literally just popped on the adhesive pocket and voila, you have an instant pocket folder. So that's really cool. So pocket folders are great. They're a great way to jazz it up, put some things in front of you. And then also they're functional because you can tuck in those important papers. So yes to pocket folders. All right, we are winding on down. We have a few more items to mention. So next up are journaling cards. So we all love a good journaling card, right? I know I do. And I love layering. So as you can see, we've got a frosted dashboard along with some adhesive pockets, and we've popped in some inspiration cards, some journaling cards. There's so many different types of journaling cards. These are 2x2, so these are great just to give you some inspiration. We also have inspiration cards that you can tuck inside of your planner pockets. So these are 2x3 journaling cards. So as you can see, we've got some to-dos, some menu planning up there. So these are very functional. These are great to write in those essential to-dos and then display them either inside of a pocket folder, tuck them in a pocket. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can display them, but they should serve to be functional and then also pretty. So in addition to these inspiration cards, which are to give me just a little pop of inspiration, they are still considered journaling cards, of course. In addition to those, I also have my more functional journaling cards, which are right here. Y'all, this thing is so awesome. Again, there are several things you're going to see in this video that I recently added to the shop that I only have a few items of because certain items came from one vendor and then certain came from another vendor. I can only get a limited quantity. They're not branded with our logo yet. I do want to get them branded, but I want to make sure they're going to work first. So I'm testing the market, and if they work, then I will order them in a larger quantity. So don't be bummed if you couldn't get your hands on one. There'll be more coming soon, and this is one of those items that I'm obsessed with right now. So I'm hoping you guys are as well. I just thought it was so functional. So this is where I keep all of my functional journaling cards. So as you can see, I've got to do in here, then I've got goals, I've got a planner routine, and then I've got evening routine, morning routine, order tracker, menu plan, and to do. So we have all of these available in the shop in addition to some other ones. And these are the ones that are just working so well for me right now. I love the fact of this little flip up look so I can really quickly check and see what I've got going on. Eventually we may add the wording here on this side and the logo will be switched. Everything will be rotated. So that way, if you do purchase this and you want to see like the routine, the goals and all that on this side, you can do that. But I do think it functions this way as well, very well. And so I love this little folder, or it's not a folder. I love this little insert that you put inside of your planner that is made of a good plastic. And then it also gives you a place to store business cards or journaling cards, which is what we're talking about now. And so journaling cards, again, you don't have to go with the neutral look that I have here. You can have some colorful journaling cards. You can make your own. You can DIY them by just cutting cardstock and writing or printing on them. There's so many different options for journaling cards, but I think that they work out great for function because, again, I like to think I'm more of a functional planner now. So although I'm talking about ways to personalize your planner, all of these ways are functional for me as well. They're not just pretty things. To me, they function, they have a purpose. So you want to make sure that they have a purpose as well. So decorative in terms of the quotes on the card to just give you a pop of inspiration, and then functional in terms of to-dos, goals, routines, things like that are here. So I love journaling cards. And I know I said early on that my favorite were dashboards, but I'm low-key obsessing about journaling cards as well. So get yourself some good journaling cards. I guarantee you, you will love them and they will amp up your planner and really make you want to use it. And that's what it's all about. Next up on the list, which I don't have a lot of in this planner, is colorful paper. Because as you guys know, this is a neutral planner, but good, pretty cardstock paper is so awesome in your planner. Cut it down to size, punch it and pop it in, make a dashboard out of it. I mean, colorful paper just really brightens up your planner, brightens up your day when you open it and you see that pop of color. And that's why I just have subtle pops that brightens my day. But if you're more of a colorful person, go find a nice booklet of cardstock from your local craft store and pop it in your planner, and it will really, really change the whole vibe of it. So as you can see, this is vellum, but this is kind of an example of colorful paper because it has a pattern here. And other than that, y'all, I have to be honest, I don't have that much colorful paper in here. I do have some like muted colors, and I have some, as you can see, the grid is just black and white. So that's my vibe. But whatever your vibe is, that's the kind of colorful paper you want to add to your planner. And I think you can see how that could amp it up even more and make it bright and fun. And really, you want your planner to be fun and stand out to you so that you'll want to pick it up every day. And so colorful paper is a great option for that. All right, so the next thing we're going to be talking about in terms of ways you can amp your planner up and really personalize it are discs. Okay, y'all know there are a ton of variety of discs, okay? Happy Planner has some great discs, metal discs, plastic discs with the heart in there. I think they even have some new designs with the Disney characters. There's butterfly discs that I've seen. There's different shaped discs, circle discs, circle in the middle. There's so much, y'all. So again, this is your planner. So you're personalizing it the way you want it. And so you'll pick the discs that work best for you. So I happen to love the clear discs, especially on this cover. You'll want to consider your cover as well, especially if you're a disc girl. If you're a ring girl, then you don't have to worry about discs, but you want to choose your rings. I'm sure there's a way you can personalize that aspect of the planner as well. I've seen a ton of companies come out with different color rings, so you'll want to consider that as well. But when it comes to discs, y'all, I love some clear discs. But there's also metal discs. So these are rose gold metal discs. There's different size discs. These happen to be 1.50 because you want, or I want, a little bit more space, whereas these are just 1.25. There's expander Happy Planner discs, which are bigger than both of these discs. I think my happy medium is 1.50. I think it's not too big and it's not too small. It's a little bit bigger than classic, but not as big as expander. And so again, metal discs in my business and social media, I have black metal discs, again, considered the cover. So this is my cover. And I wanted the cover and discs to match. These are metal discs and these are the bigger size as well. And it just matches, it flows. You want everything to flow. Again, it has to look good for you. Again, it has to look good for you. This is the first thing you're gonna see before you even open your planner. And so dangles, all of this stuff you see on the outside is what's gonna draw you in. And then once you open it, you wanna stay in, okay? And so metal discs are great. The size is going to be important based on how much you need to store. And they're so gorgeous. Metal discs are. As you can see, they're just so pretty. And they just really make you want to open up that planner. And so pick the best option for you. Don't go ham and spend a whole bunch of money because they shouldn't be that expensive. And I think that adding those discs will really help you to want to open that planner up. And so discs, again, are a great option for just keeping that planner personalized the way you want it. All right, so we are up to the last item. So the final way that you can personalize your planner is through a good cover. So this is a plastic poly cover from our shop. I love them because I just feel like you can stick things to them. The surface is nice and smooth. It's pretty. We have a ton of different colors in these. And these are also great in pairing with your leather covers, which is my other obsession. This is my cover from Notique. I have probably like 8 of these in different colors. I have a black one, I have this one, I have a brown one. I've got so much, y'all. I really have a problem. But it's a good problem. I think it's a good problem. Everybody has their thing, right? And so what I love to do is make sure that the planner cover and the leather cover coordinate. So as you can see, doesn't that flow really pretty? It all matches. I'm a matching person. I like my stuff to be coordinated. And so the cover, again, along with the disc, like I mentioned before, are going to be the first things you see. So if you see something here that you're really not sold on, that really doesn't speak to you, then you're not going to want to open your planner. So get you a nice cover that's going to work for you, that makes you happy. And I also love the fact that you can attach different things. You can also attach pin loops and things like that to dashboards, but it really helps to be able to attach that to a nice planner cover. And so that way you can have multiple pins, because I talked about pins first. You can't have all these pins on your planner if you don't have anything to attach it to. So these work great for that. So planner covers are very essential. You have to have them because it really just makes your planner stand out. It's the first thing you see. And then also you don't have to have a leather cover if you have a solid plastic cover, or they have so many different types of covers out in the market. They have a Martha Stewart cover that I really love, which is this cover here. But as you can see, I had to take it off because it got a little bit dirty, even though I Scotch guarded it. But it's a really pretty cover. So they have their own set of covers. Happy Planner has covers. ARC has covers. There's so many different companies that have covers. So you can just do this cover as a standalone cover. You don't have to pair it with a leather cover, but in my opinion, it adds for more stability. It gives you more options in terms of storing things, and it's prettier. So I love just stacking them together and having this nice poly cover, plastic cover, slides in there quite well, and then it also makes it to where everything is cohesive. So get you a good cover, okay? And that way you really will want to open up your planner if you see this beautiful leather cover, right? And then again, it compacts everything and it really protects everything from the elements. So that is the final thing, you guys. That is 10 ways that you can personalize your planner. The first 10 things, I'm going to come back with another video later and do 10 more things, and I'll keep doing 10 things until I run out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helps some of you to figure out ways that you can personalize your planner, make it special, make it yours, make it stand out to you, make you want to use it, which is the most important thing. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video, so much so that you'll give me a thumbs up, and you will also consider subscribing to my channel, and you'll come back and you'll catch another video, in which case I'll see you then.